Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Nikki broadcast. Today we are playing Creep Wars. It's a very interesting map, and it's all about upgrading your three heroes and killing one of the enemy guards. Okay. Now, you go to this shop and you have several options. So you could buy weapons, for example, all sorts of weapons. Now, I don't particularly want weapons with glider, simply because I do have quite a nice arsenal of attacks, impact, and fire. That's I would say pretty good. So I'm not going to waste money on weapons. I am going to instead upgrade my hero, and from my experience, the most important is large hit point boost. That is the most important upgrade that you can get in the beginning. So I'm just going to get these hit points, and then I'm going to go top and try to gather as much experience as possible. One thing I didn't mention, and the map is called Creep Wars, is the fact that there are some uncontrollable creeps spawning. These creeps are going to ultimately converge towards the enemy guard. Of course, as I said, they are not controllable, and they do give experience. So the whole point is, if you think about MOBA games, right, like Dota 2, you basically have these uncontrollable creeps, and you gain experience by occasionally killing a creep or two. Now in Dota 2 you can watch the fight happen, and then you can get experience anyway. Here it doesn't work like that. You do have to kill a unit to get experience. Now let me see, a large hit point boost. I'm just going to go with this strat, simply because I feel it is really important to be there for a longer time, to be able in the beginning to be able to gather enough experience to upgrade your hero to level 2. So once you upgrade your hero to level 2, you can then go back and buy other upgrades like damage and also speed. At least this is how I like to play it. There are other ways. I'm not saying that my way is the best, by far, no, but it's definitely something that it's quite predictable. Let's say, well, since my opponent is playing quite fast, so I'm just going to do that, and then I am going to place my hero somewhere, say here. That should be good enough. Now, what I like to do on this map is basically send two heroes on one side and one hero top. The reason why I don't like to send all my heroes bottom is because there simply are not enough opportunities to gain experience. So imagine three heroes competing. You might argue that, okay, I'm going to attack these units, therefore I'm going to get I'm going to increase my chance of killing a unit because I have three heroes attacking a unit. Yes, but at the end of the day, it's only one hero getting that experience. In my opinion, it's better to wait on okay, I believe this should be enough. Perhaps here as well. And you see, with the glider, I do have the opportunity to reinforce bottom if I want to. I don't like this Naga though. This Naga is going to be problematic, to say the least. This Naga can really challenge me in the water. So we shall see how I will deal with this Naga. This Naga has high mobility, and it can help both So in the same way, my glider can help both top and bottom. Naga can do the same, however, with with a 60% defense. Okay, that was odd. Why did he take the Naga back? Don't really understand. Anyway, we shall soon see the creepways fighting in the middle of the map, and hopefully I will be able to leech some experience from some of them. Again, in the beginning, it's really important to play conservatively, gain as much experience as possible, and then retreat and perhaps buy speed, movement speed. Okay, so misclick, that is, I guess, a small advantage for us, which we deserve. I mean, not necessarily deserve, but I would say we absolutely need, because I feel we have weak units. So these two archers, not the best. This orcish archer does have a wide range of attacks, and this poacher, once it reaches level 3, does have marksmanship, but until then they are too weak. Also glider, not the best of damage dealers, I'll be honest with you. So we do need, I mean, Naga is so strong, it has such high defense. Ogre, I'm not sure whether the Ogre can level up to level 3 or not, but Ogre also has high defense and good mobility. Let's see his other unit. Okay, I'm really confused here. I'm a bit wary of simply just, just going in and attacking these units simply because it's just not worth it, is it? Could try to, but again, I'm just dealing so little damage at this point. I'm just going to scout a bit. 4. Okay, so okay, I'm going to get some. I'm going to be subjected to some attacks, from this particular side, which I guess it's fine. I'm not really sure whether this Naga can reach me. I think it can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it can't. So that's at least great. A bit of a silly mistake from my side. Scouting was not that important. I should have prioritized staying in the middle. Now, let's see what the Naga will do. And I think he will have 2 heroes top, which will be quite... Oh, what is the Naga doing? Is he changing sides? Anyway, I do like this positioning here, simply because most of the units will have to attack me from flat. Not really sure whether he has a weird strategy of changing the size of his units, but I don't expect it. Don't expect this strategy to be fruitful. I mean, he has lost so much time, he could have positioned himself a bit better, and I still haven't seen his 3rd unit. Should be something slow, like The wows? Maybe it's a wows? It's in this forest? I highly doubt that. Anyway, it's really peculiar. Maybe my opponent is actually trolling a bit. I'm not really sure. He is taking an awful lot of time to move his units. Okay, there is another Naga. So he has two Nagas, a blue Naga and an orange Naga. So what he might have done is basically, okay, that should be fine. That should be outside of his range. Now, the only problem I have with this glider again is because it's the fact that it can't really do much damage in the beginning, as you can see. However, I'm banking on the fact that I can. Okay, that should be a relatively easy kill, I would say. There you go, some experience into the archer. Again, these initial fights are really important. So it is important that some of the creeps are left with a low hit point pool, so that one can. So here I have killed 3 creeps, and he has killed 2 creeps, as you can see. Not really sure what these numbers mean, but okay, there it is. So he went back to customize his Naga fighter so that he can deal with my units. So my units, as you can see, they have a lot of hit points. So he got poison because poison is a sure way to basically plow through those hit points. This must be his strategy. Okay, that was less than useless. So it's really good thinking from his part. So he's basically saying, okay, you want to play dirty, not a problem. I will play dirty as well. So imagine he just poisons all these 3 units, and then I will lose 24 hit points per turn. This would basically invalidate my strategy of basically investing into large amounts of hit points. Now, hopefully this glider could get some experience. Great. That is great. Now, the more creeps you kill, the better, the stronger your creeps become. So creeps not only give you experience, but also they make, obviously, things more difficult for your enemy. Now, in terms of other controllable things, that's basically it. So the way you upgrade your heroes, also obviously positioning and which creeps you kill, how quickly you kill creeps. Sometimes perhaps it wouldn't be better. It would not be beneficial to kill creeps too fast, because then your creeps become better, and then you're becoming better means they give more experience to the enemy. So it can be quite complex. I mean, as complex as you want it to be, really. But most of these details, it's difficult to pay attention to. However, what is going on here, as you can see, he has 2 units top, which basically they are fighting creeps, and they are incredibly efficient at killing these creeps, because there is no hero of mine to challenge them, and there are no creeps of his to interfere with killing these creeps. So basically all these creeps, they are experience for these two heroes. So brilliant play from him. I mean, he somehow managed to lure or to distribute his heroes in such a way such that the creeps went bottom. And now he's going unchallenged here. Because of my lack of mobility with these two, it would be difficult for me to relocate top. So I'm kind of stuck here, and all I can hope for is try to kill creeps with every attack. So pray that my orcish archer reaches level 2 before his hit points drop massively, right? So I am kind in the worse position here. He's the one who is having the upper hand in this particular exchange. Now, there is also an element of luck, right? So, but he is definitely playing a bit better. I will have to, next time I go back and upgrade my heroes, I would have to take this into account. Now, I do want to stay away from this poison, from this Naga fight, but at the same time, I do want to invest my time into kills, because kills get me closer to level 2. Level 2 heals poison, right? So from this perspective, I really don't want to engage this Naga fighter. I'm on 60%, so I would say that I should be staying here. Also, I'm not close to water, therefore I am relatively safe, so hopefully I can get 3 out of 3. That is actually quite good for me. If I can manage to level up these units before poison becomes an issue, I would say I'm even with him. It's difficult to catch the Naga simply because I'm not dealing that much damage. As you saw, I went for that HP investment, which might pay off, might not pay off. We shall see. That is just an insane amount of HP. However, because, oh god, that is painful. I did not expect that. So that is going to be problematic, I feel. Oh, never mind. As I was saying that, some AI. Okay, with this guy now. Now, I can't really kill any unit if you look here. So I would say it's better for me to stay back and just slowly gain some experience here from this Naga. So 5, that's, better than nothing. Also stay away from the other Naga, which can poison. Also try to make sure that this particular unit can retreat. This glider is so useless at this moment. Sure, it can definitely help top and bottom, but at this current time, it's quite useless. Now, this is really important. This is the question of the game. What will he do? Will he poison me? Yes, he will. Okay, that is actually big. The fact that he didn't manage to poison me, it's big. And also, his Naga is actually now on 40%. I don't agree with this move, simply because 40% makes this Naga unnecessarily vulnerable. Sure, if I was to attack the Naga fighter, I will get poisoned. However, do I care? That is the important question. Do I care? Would I be able to kill this Naga fast enough that I do not care? So if I do come with this glider on this side, then this Naga cannot get back. And of course, I will need to go with Orcish Archer on the hill. So Orcish Archer on the hill, then glider on this side. This Naga will not be able to return to safety anytime soon. And I don't care if I get poisoned, simply because if I do kill, so I'm poisoned, yes, but any level 0 unit that I kill will level me up, right? So I'm not really that bothered. And as this Naga left, you can see now that the Saurian is actually struggling a bit to deal with all these units, and now this Naga has a choice. Does he help his friend here, or does he go back? So is this Saurian now? I think it's the Saurian, yes. So does he go back to help the Saurian, or does he stay here to help his friend? So, but it seems the Saurian is also close to leveling up. However, he needs a mid shield here from the Naga. So I'm not that worried, to be honest, about about this Naga fighter helping out. Now I'm not really sure, should I attack the Naga or should I attack a level 0 simply because this particular poacher is far away from level up. Okay, I'm thinking Naga, put more pressure. Okay, was lucky that I wasn't, but this is 60%, remember. Put more down. Now this Naga fighter is in a lot of pressure. All these poison shenanigans, he is definitely regretting them, and also he now has a problem. Help top. I mean, this particular orange unit has a problem. Has Sophie's choice basically. Do I help top, and this Naga dies, or do I help bottom, and Saurian Ogre might die? So difficult choices now for, you see, orange. Now he has a really difficult choice. Now the fact that I placed my red unit here restricts a bit the movement of the Naga, and he decides to help the Ogre simply because it would be absolutely terrible to die to these level 0. Maybe perhaps one of them would level up. Oh, these units are dealing quite a lot of damage. Oh, this is just so painful. And now, as I was saying, block the Naga here. Not really sure whether I should attack with melee or fire breath. However, I dread poison. I would rather get some normal damage, and then +8 would have had the same effect, right? +8 from poison would have had the same effect, but now I am better for the long run. Okay, now he's now blocked basically on land, so wherever he goes, he won't have. He won't have high defense. So this Naga fighter is dead no matter what. So obviously he's going for the unit that has highest chance to die, right? This particular poacher has the highest chance to die. So yeah, that's perfectly understandable. Oh, more poison here. It's not going to do much. There's not going to be much of a difference, right? It's going to make too much of a difference, is it? Now it's the Ogre's turn. Healing the Naga a bit. Really curious how he would play it. He could go. Okay, never mind. He's going for the safe kill. What was supposed to be a safe kill. This would be much better said. A bit unlucky there from his side. However, it's time to deal with this Naga, so I need 2 hits here. Oh no, that is so unfortunate here. So unfortunate. That is just going to create massive trouble. Well, I'm saying it's going to create massive trouble, but this only means that the experience will go into the glider. Now, I did not necessarily want that. But, it's better than nothing. By the way, a hero kill gives you more points on this scoreboard, and the more points you have, as I said, the stronger your creeps become. Oh, this is just terrible. This is just terrible. Oh god, I'm going to be the first one to lose a unit, it seems. Oh no. Oh no. That is absolutely insane. I can't believe this. Well, it was my strategy. I failed, but at least I get to kill as well. So it's not too much of a big deal. So you see, so that is fine, I guess. So we are even. However, I desperately need to upgrade this orcish archer. Now he's at 1, and I don't think he has. Well, he can definitely kill this unit. Let me see. Look at all these white units here, right? So I want to lure them into this 50% while they are flat. So I would like to do this, and I think that's a big win. So I lost a hero. He lost a hero. However, I got a level 2 in the process. and this should be able to deal with whatever it's coming for him much better. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Yes! So justice is served, ladies and gentlemen. So I died to some level 2s on 60%. Well, to be fair, he did use his Naga to attack me and poison me, but he died on 40%. So from this perspective, I was hoping that the Augur would go on the forest. However, apparently it did not. Now this level 1 will be problematic as well. Oh, that is actually quite good. Keen on going here. I mean, luring all these units into the water would be absolutely fantastic. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to lure them all here where I could kill them better. So that is the advantage of the glider, which I'm utilizing to its fullest extent. Now, as you can see, this is in limbo, as are his units. Well, one of his units recovered, apparently. It's the Poison Naga. And it's really interesting to see where he will take the Naga this time. We take it bottom, we take it top. If he takes it bottom again, I'm not dealing a lot of damage still. I'm still lacking on the damage side of things, right? So he can still be quite effective with his poison, right? From this perspective, perhaps I should also be investing into a weapon, right? So, oh, this is looking better and better. Oh, God. Oh, never mind. Saved by the last kill, I guess. So we are even at this moment, but look at the damage this Naga warrior is doing. Look at the damage my Orcish crossbowman is doing. It's basically zero, nothing compared to his damage. And this Naga warrior would be able to just walk around, swim around, I guess, helping both top and bottom, whereas my archers will be more or less bound to this type of terrain. Sure, my glider would be able to help, but it's just one unit, right? So, okay, his unit recovered from limbo again. I'm really curious to see what he. Okay, what did he do? It's difficult to see. I guess he got some more damage. No, he got the leader ability. Okay, I have the leader ability. Never mind. Perhaps he got more hit points or more PS plus 20%. Not really sure whether he got more resistance or not, or whether he actually did have enough gold for such an investment. So now what I will do, because I do have a lot of hit points here, I will upgrade my hero, and I would say combo damage. Okay, so this should make it easier for him. Oh, I should have bought also movement speed. Now this is going to be challenging going back and forth. However, I do guess I have a lot of hit points, so I could stand my ground for a while. That was a bit of a mistake from my side. However, what you do want to do is buy movement points when you are victorious. So when, for example, let's say I would decide to go back eventually with this level 2 and I would decide to buy something, right? So when I would go back, I would buy some more points. When you go back and you die, you usually want to buy either more hit points, but in my case, hit points is not an issue, right? Or more damage. Now, in terms of this Ray Glider here, oh, it's just so risky. Everything is just looks very risky. Oh god, that is very risky, but I got it. Okay, now things look a bit better for me. I have a Skydrake, which has 9 movement points. If I get more movement points, I'll simply be able to go back and forth between the battlefield and the tent for upgrading, which is an idea. It's a way to play it, but another idea, more reliable, is to simply get damage, right? Combo damage on both melee and ranged, because all my units, right? This would be another coherent strategy, right? All my units, when they get to level 3, they do deal balanced damage on both melee and ranged. So from this perspective, investing in combo damage would be quite beneficial. Now, also my units do have relatively, they do have a high number of attacks. So from this perspective, its damage is relatively effective, right? So, okay, you see now, it's which are spawned, they are a bit better than what we saw before. These level zeros. And they do decide to go top simply because I believe, again, it's difficult to predict what the AI would do, but I believe it's because I have 2 units bottom. Therefore, they don't see the need to reinforce bottom. There is, this is actually quite good for me, this Augur, the fact that he hasn't leveled yet. But as I'm saying that, I do have to keep in mind that my Poacher also hasn't leveled yet, and he takes so many turns to go into battle. Once this crossbowman becomes too weak to fight, I expect the Poacher to take his place. And this crossbowman should go back and purchase some upgrades. Oh, this is just terrible. Okay, now, what would be my best target? Could perhaps do this, but it just makes a bit more sense to. Okay, I do want to scout a bit. Okay, so she has not upgraded yet, which is a bit odd. I think she bought hit points, definitely. Right? I'll take the sure kill. Simply because I just don't deal enough damage to these level zeros to get the kill. Therefore, I'm just getting whatever I can. Again, my units are still not dealing that much damage, especially the Skydrake. So I do have to get, slowly in the background, get experience and level him up until he becomes a force to be reckoned with. Now, again, these are 17 creep kills and 2 hero kills. He has 15 creep kills and 1 hero kills. Okay, now back to this hero. I could take him back, or I can deal damage to these annoying. These are so annoying, these goblin spearmen. I think I'm gonna go for this one simply because I have, oh great, at least 1 hit. I have more chances to kill it. It's important to kill them simply because they deal so much damage on melee. It's absolutely unbelievable. Okay, some luck here. Never mind. Oh. Unfortunately, this Augur will level up soon. I believe it's the Augur's turn. Yes, and he should get 4 experience. Followed by, again, yes, you see the damage. You see the damage increase. He definitely invested in damage, which I should do at one point myself. Now, I think 50% placement should be good enough. Great. Now this one should level, and he should take Orcish Crossbowman's place. In fighting these creep hordes. Now, it's all even at the moment, more or less. I would say even we are a bit better off because we had 2 hero kills. So he had 2 heroes which were debilitated. I mean, I do have 2 level 2s while he has only 1. However, remember, my heroes are not as strong as his. I feel that the Nagas, they just deal insane amounts of damage. And again, mobility plus the Ogre has magic damage. I don't have magic damage. It would be, I mean, I would have marksmanship on this particular unit, but that's basically it. Now, I don't want to take the forest simply because the poacher the poacher could thrive in forests. So I'll just do this, I guess. This will expose me to poison, but can't have everything in life, I guess. I have to go back and heal at one point anyway. So not really sure at this point whether investing so much experience into the Skydrake will pay off or not. But time will tell, I guess. Okay. So now let's see here. How to best. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting poison, but I guess he's a bit scared at this point. Why? Anyway, let us see here what be the best strategy now. I could go for this. It's very tempting to go for this skeleton archer, and this would be a great placement on this forest. However, I don't have 87 hit points anymore. I only have 34, right? So from this perspective, I'm just going to soften up this shaman, and hopefully the poacher can get the experience from 60%, and that would be a great placement waiting for these units to come, and they will fight me on flat, whereas I have a wall on high defense terrain. So, oh, never mind. The bat stole my experience. That is so annoying. That is so annoying. That basically is all my plan. Well, I guess if the bat levels up, it's still fine, and the experience actually goes to my to my score, so it's not the end of the world. However, it would have been so much better if the experience would have gotten into this poacher, right? Now the poacher has basically nothing to do. It's a bit frustrating, to be honest with you, but what can you do? I'm basically forced to go on mountain and stay there. I really can't move forward at this point. He would be too strong. So And he's just getting so much done here with these two heroes. Okay, now let's see what would be the best target here. I'm tempted to go on this because there will be 3 units surrounding me, but he could help himself with the Naga fighter. So from this perspective, I'm not too keen on doing that. I could also stay here. I remember the war, waiting for units to come on flat, and I could just simply attack this Merman Hunter. This could also be a choice, simply because the Merman Hunter is the one which is having the highest defense. Just soften it up, right? Because the rest, they don't have that much defense. Perhaps this skirmisher, but who cares about skirmisher during the day? Nobody, I guess. So I'm just going to stick with this war strategy here. Also trying to be a deterrent for this Naga fighter, because if I did something crazy with the Skydrake, for example, moved it here, the Naga would have immediately come to help. So as you can see, as it goes, Naga is just satisfied to go top and help his buddies here. He does not want to get tangled into another fight with me, simply because, you know, it's the psychological element. I managed to kill one of his heroes. Now, in terms of what can this crossbowman do, he can't do much, to be honest. I am tempted to just slowly go back. He has 110 gold. He can definitely invest this. And it's also day, so it just feels like the time to go back. I mean, no point in overextending. You see, he's not even overextending with the 32 hit point Naga warrior, and the Naga warrior can be on 60%, and Naga warrior does not have to deal with a lot of units. Look at the number of units that are coming my way, right? So it's wise to simply go back, especially because it's day and I do have a lot of gold to spend to upgrade my hero. Such an annoying bat. Well, have a friend here coming to help, I guess. Now, where is his unit? There it is. He can't help bottom, so it's well, you know, that's also another problem. Well, one problem at a time, though. Now I have the option to finally take this stronghold here. I could even take 50%, but then I would just give the chance to all these, don't want to call it people, but all these creeps to basically get on strong terrain, whereas here I'm preventing all these to get strong terrain. Here they would have gotten the mountain, they would have gotten anything, right? So okay, let's see here how he decides to play this. Okay, he decides again to play it safe with his dying level 2, and that is really interesting here with the Saurians. Very, very annoying. Okay, that's a really important kill. It's a bit suboptimal here because yeah, sure, they come into water. That's fine, but they can still go through and get on the hill, get on the mountain, get on the forest, right? So I would have wanted to be on this hill instead of this Saurian skirmisher, but again, can't just have everything we want. Now, I do want to kill the skirmisher simply because the skirmisher can go behind my back and then do other kills, whereas all these guys are predictable. So I do want to kill the skirmisher from this perspective. So I'm prioritizing it, even if it would have been perhaps easier to get the fighter. But the fighter again can get on 50%. Yeah, it can be annoying, but again, skirmishers first, scouts first, kill mobility, and make sure the remaining units are predictable. Okay, now this green guy, I should follow probably the example of my opponent and retreat. Only problem is, if I do retreat, I'm curious whether the skirmisher will still reach me or attempt to reach me. Let's see if I can survive. So 4-4-4 means I will survive. So even if he reaches me, I will survive. I mean, he would need 4 out of 4 to kill me. That shouldn't happen. Again, it's a big should, but shouldn't happen. And it's really important that I get some more movement points, some more mobility. Okay. Now, he's a soothsayer. Should go for the Drake, I would assume, but again, he's going uncontested. Okay, never mind. You see, he chooses to upgrade his units quite frequently, especially since the soothsayer was having it's having 6 movement points, right? So from this perspective, I am keen on killing this. I mean, Bowman is obviously, he has the highest damage, so I want to kill him first. He has the highest damage because I'm not really sure what to get. Ranger or Huntsman. Not really sure. I forgot what everything does. I guess I will go for Ranger. Oh, never mind. I need to plan for level 3. Yeah, that makes sense now. So if I plan for level 3, then Ranger is the one with... Okay, never mind. Ranger is the one that doesn't have... Huntsman is the one with Marksman. I should have picked the other one. So from this perspective, I should change to Huntsman. Save. I do need marksmanship. So that would be... Okay, so I am being challenged by Igor, so after this I should probably play him, but this means that I should be taking more risks to basically kill one of his... okay, he missed once, so this is exactly what I was telling you about. Okay, this is very close to dying. It seems I will have to retreat him as well, which is just terrible. So this should be able to kill this particular skirmisher with leadership. Well, leadership not even needed. Now, with level 3 Skydrake, and a lot of attacks, a lot of damage invested, I should be able to basically go ahead and kill his marshal. Now I have to be careful about him killing my marshal as well, because he also has 3 units, with high mobility, and also has an augur that deals magic damage, remember, so it will even ignore the damage from this marshal here. Again, I will be investing only damage from now on, simply because with level 3s and with this amount of HP, again, HP is just something you use in order to... Okay, so I'm going to upgrade hero, and then I'm going to get combo damage, combo damage, combo damage. Oh, forgot movement. Movement should be enough, right? So I would say as well, no, that's it. I'm only going to go combo damage. So this being said, should deal a lot of damage now. Not yet high enough to attack the guard, but good enough, I would say. Now I could go back with the Skydrake and just try to attempt a kill, but I'm also tempted to obviously level him up because he does have a lot of gold. It just feels appropriate to just level him up rather than, getting one more kill and then having to go all the way back. But it really depends on what units are coming. And okay, so let's see here. For example, here I just don't have... Right, I could perhaps... I mean, I don't have anything to deal with these skeletons, right? This trapper is absolutely amazing, but it cannot deal with the skeletons, can it? So from this perspective, I would be tempted to just put this Skydrake here and kill the glider, and then obviously have something to deal with the skeletons. But remains to be seen. Not really sure. I mean, his unit might be bottom. He might come bottom for me at this point in time. I believe it's no, the poison one is here. Okay, there it is. He came bottom for me. Now I do have more creeps killed, so if I can keep... Oh, that was unfortunate for him. If I can keep this... Okay, now I think this has made things a bit easier for me because I don't have any other kills. So now I'm going to get combo damage, combo damage, combo damage, combo damage, combo damage, combo damage, combo damage. Basically, every combo damage that I'm taking is going to cost 16. So this will be an absolute beast. Now I'm even thinking of going top. I mean, 12-3, 13-3. Perhaps surprise him and try to go top, considering that I have so many units. However, he does have a lot of... So it's night, so from this perspective, I won't go just yet. Plus, I have a lot of mobility, so I could go from south, I could go top whenever I want with this Skydrake. Not a problem. Well, he can do the same with his units, but... So from this perspective, he has the advantage in terms of mobility, but I do feel that I should be... See, he's even helping bottom. He realizes that bottom is becoming a problem, because if I do have 3 units here, I could suddenly decide after killing all these creeps, I can suddenly decide to go for the marshal. And I do have some high damage. Now, I do need to stop at this hill. I feel that I shouldn't be going too much forward. you see now, these units, simply because I have so many more kills compared to him, so I get more creeps. So 152 to 106. My score is simply better. Now, I don't think you will have a problem with these though. See, it's just a great placement here from his side. Now, in terms of placement from this trapper, I have to be careful, simply because now there are two Naga warriors running around, so I can't really afford. Plus these skeletons, I do absolutely nothing against them. So from this perspective, I am perhaps keen on retreating. Yeah, retreating here, and obviously I can help out. Probably lure some units into the waters, but mostly I want to save myself. Now, in terms of his Naga, he can definitely go ahead and poison me. However, he will, yeah, he's not gonna poison me. He's just going to go for the damage. He deals insane amount of damage. That is absolutely insane. If this levels up, I will be in great shape, however, no. Now, I do have some... Okay, I would say this can excellently deal with the creeps. However, there are dark depths coming. So from this perspective, I would be a bit more careful with what I'm doing. I would say just play it safe. From this side, you see how much damage I deal now because I upgraded, and plus I will have a level 3 soon. This is, unless he gets help from his friend, this is a dead Naga. Yeah, he won't get help from his friend unless the Naga comes here, which would be a silly move anyway. So this should die. This Naga should die. Okay, now, as you can see, he, in my opinion, shouldn't have come here. He should have stayed top, simply because, yes, his units are mobile, and it might be tempting to say, wait, I can help both bottom and top, right? But it's not the case. Simply because this unit will always be left behind, so it's like it feels like you have mobility, but actually you don't have that much mobility. Now I do need some hits here, and I got them. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is almost game over. And we are back, and we have here our trapper, which now can be a bit more daring. So there it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I've ever seen a done game, this is it. So we had patience. Apparently the strategy of putting our leaders bottom was excellent, simply because he was too daring with his blue Naga, right? Remember, he died quite early on. Also, he tried now to help, but he did not try with his whole army. One was left behind always. So from this perspective, now I'm not really sure. Yeah, perhaps this one would be best. Yeah. So it's blue now. I hope I got... Oh, okay. I got the placement right, but you see I should have paid a bit more attention. What if he could have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8? Or what if he could have hit my trapper? I would have been in serious trouble. So now he's basically here left without a purpose. So you see he's trying to find a new purpose for his Naga. My trapper here is quite well protected. 188, 126, my units are just going to become stronger and stronger, and now with these 3 units coming bottom, I expect to finish off this leader, more or less, if not now, perhaps next upgrade. Remains to be seen. Now, I could even go here and do this, but I won't, for obvious reasons. Now, I should try to kill these adepts. These adepts are the ones which are increasingly problematic. Probably get this aggressive placement here and try to soften them up. Again, his Olga here is doing a great job, but the problem is he hasn't been helping his units, so he kind of felt that my 3 units on the southern side were dominant, and I understand he wanted to help, but this soothsayer couldn't join. He should have perhaps stayed a bit more here than, could have probably with, let's say, 8 movement speed, he could have helped now and then, but again, he is updating frequently, which I'm not doing. But that shouldn't be a problem. Now, let's see here. I should probably get... I need 2 hits here. I need only 1 hit here. So I'm guessing the adept is the one which is most dangerous. Let's see. 82%. 81%. So I'm just going to go for this. Great. It's a bit scared there, but all is well when it ends well. Now this should put me in great position to go for the leader. This huntsman is just not upgraded properly. However, look, 60 damage plus 42 damage plus 33 damage. That should give me plenty. You see, he's even coming here to help. Not really sure if I should get close. I mean, 53, look at that. It's just incredible. I'm also tempted to start fighting this Naga. 15-3. I think I can manage to. I mean, look at the damage. I mean, it's marksmanship. So this Naga has nowhere to go now. That is the power of the glider. Now, in terms of where is Blue? Blue is another Naga, right? This Naga, right? So now he has basically nothing to do. He can't really get away, and killing heroes on this map is absolutely brutal. Oh, okay. I see. So, let me see here. I feel that I should retreat a bit, just so I can come back stronger. That was... This leader is going to die if I don't heal him up, so I have to go back. I think this one is poisoned as well, so I might as well go back, even get 1 more movement point. Heal plus this. One of these should go back. I don't remember which one. Okay, this one is not upgraded enough. So this one should also go back slowly but surely, and he needs more movement points, otherwise I can't make a coordinated attack on the Marshal. I do have so much gold when compared to him, so it's only a matter of basically going back spending my gold, 195. That is an insane amount of gold, and then making an attack on the leader. He won't be able to defend. I'm sure of it. Again, 261 versus 136. It has to be now, because I have my level 3s, more or less all 3 of them. I have my damage. I need to press the advantage while I'm ahead before he gets these level 3s. It's a really important timing window. His heroes are better than mine. I must seize this chance. I can't be playing around at this point. I have to do it now, otherwise it will be incredibly bad for me. Now, I could stay around and fight this Naga, right? It's extremely tempting. Extremely tempting. And I do have these 3 heroes which can just, go back, prevent this, just stop this fake retreat. So from this perspective, and considering what is coming at me, considering that I have 84 hit points, I'm going to get 1 more kill. There it is, and I should be able now to basically surround this Naga warrior. Okay, but he's close to leveling up, so I must pay attention here. This can backfire greatly, so I'm taking a huge risk at this moment. Oh God, if he does kill this this scout, then I'm in grave danger. Yeah, I believe it's this Saurian's turn at this point. I'm not really sure whether I should commit the Huntsman as well. At this point it's easy because I don't have slots to commit the Huntsman as well. So it's an easy choice to make. So you can see I just don't have slots for the Huntsman. 2, 4, 5. Okay, great. I'm just going to go back with the Huntsman. No reason to commit it as well. If the scout wasn't here, I would have committed it. Now, he only needs 3 hits on the scout and he will level up, and that would just spell disaster for me. I shouldn't have wasted time here on this Naga. It was a mistake. I gave him the experience necessary to get him in range for leveling up. Now, if he does miss the scout, then I am in great shape. But we shall see. Will he go for the scout? Or will he go for the crossbowman? Not really sure at this point. And mind you, I still have to heal this marshal. What will he do? This is a really key moment in the game. If he goes for the scout and kills it, he is in great shape. If he does anything else... And we have a game, ladies and gentlemen. This is unbelievable. He came back into the game due to my poor judgment. I should have checked the experience level on that Naga. See now what he's doing here. He's basically destroying me. Well, I wouldn't say destroying me, but I do need to go back with this. I can't be staying here that long. I am doing some good kills, though. So 54. I mean, look at the damage he's dealing. I just can't be spending time here anymore, so I do have to go back. As fun as this was, I do have to go back. So I am gonna go back and do what I said I will do in the first place, which is basically take my advantage, make it bigger by spending all my gold, and then doing the final attack on his leader. I do have to spend some gold to heal this leader anyway, so unfortunately, well, seems I got disconnected there, and when I rejoined, Sea of Axe was already gone, so I was already the winner in that Creep Wars game. I hope you ladies and gentlemen liked it. Sea of Axe, if you see this video and if you want to continue to see who exactly was the winner, I do have the save. It's just sometimes the Wesnoth server kicks me. So let me know, and I hope you guys liked some creep war action, and I hope you're looking forward to my next upload, which will be this ladder game versus Egobat. So I shall see you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode.